Michael, let me ask you about some of the other films you've done in the past, because I saw you in Chronicle.
Yeah.
And that was a great film. I don't know how many people saw Chronicle, but it was a totally different take on the superhero thing. And you seem to be... I get the feeling that you're putting your personal life on hold a bit while you concentrate on your career. Would I be right there? That was the start of it, as far as I was concerned, but is that what's happening now?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you know, I didn't go to college. I didn't go to school. And for me, you know, while everybody else was going to class and studying, I was working on my craft. So I decided I was going to sacrifice all of my 20s for my career, just laying down that foundation. So once I, you know, started to, you know, have my feet planted firmly in the industry, then I could kind of start to relax a little bit and live life and enjoy it. That's kind of my mentality around it.
And by relax, we mean what exactly?
I mean, work hard, but just breathe. Just take a minute to, you know, smell the air. And
so enjoy the good times.
Exactly.
Enjoy the ladies.
Exactly.
Is that what we're talking about here? That's what we're dancing around here.
I wasn't.
I warned you.
Well, you told me back there.
No, I get it.
Yeah, you know, Sly, we have to ask these questions.
I'm curious, too.
I'm having a good time.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm pleased.
having a good time.
You seen that? But you live, am I right, Michael, that you live with your mother still at the moment?
My mom just moved in. She moved back in with me, yeah.
Wow.
So that's
nice.
Well, that will help keep things in line.
It's definitely a change of pace.
Yeah.
It's definitely a change of pace.
That's funny.
Walking around with more clothes on, you know.
But what about you?
What do you mean? What about me?
Oh, I thought your mum.
Oh,
I'm sorry. No, both of you.
Yeah,
both of you.
Both of us.
Both of you with the clothes on, of course.
Yes. Yeah, man, she's a sweet woman, man. She's my heart. She's my conscience and my spirit. She keeps me grounded.
She actually lives at the house.
She has her own room, has her own get up. You know, my dad's gonna come in and move in for a little bit, and then they're gonna find their place.
Eh?
No house parties for a while.
Yeah, sure.
So your mum, who I've
Yes.
had the pleasure of meeting with, so she is a remarkable character.
Yeah, she is. She is.
I kind of love... I remember asking you once, when you were a young man...
Yeah.
She used to manage a group of lady wrestlers.
Boxers. And wrestlers. Yes, you're right.
Wow. So did you see much of that side? Did you come home and were they ever in the house? Did you go and see them?
Yes. And they were, you know, they weren't really wrestlers. They were kind of unemployed pole dancers. But they said, oh, lady wrestlers. And I said, please, you know, it's like so they'd slap each other and do this. And I just frolicked around and just did the best I could.
I've never met an unemployed pole dancer. But your mum's still going strong. She's still well, I believe. Is that right?
She's, I can't say, but she's doing Pilates and tap dancing and things that should be just against the laws of nature. And so, you know what I mean?
How is your British accent?
Oh, God. You want me to do it?
Obviously.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. It's been quite hard to be away from the kids. Because, you know, the travelling back and forth and it's the holidays and everything, so that's hard. Is that good?
That was, I'll be honest with you, that was too good. I was hoping we could laugh at you. But that was too good.
Well, I would have been... I'm happy to be laughed
That was
at,
very...
too.
Well, Sheen, you've acted quite a bit. How are your accents?
All right.
OK. Let's give you an easy one. Your mum's Irish.
Yes.
You can do Irish, presumably.
I can do Irish. I can do my mum. Get out of that bed.
Hold it. How come your Irish accent is much worse than Kate's English accent?
I could do my Irish. Hold on, wait. My mum could... hello, darling. She sounds like that. I can't do an Irish accent. This is terrible.
Stormzy, any accents?
No.
Come on.
I ain't got nothing. If I could, I would. I ain't got nothing.
OK.
Nah.
OK, Stormzy, what about if you're in America and you must slip into it a bit?
I don't. Nah.
Oh, come on, try it.
What should I say? Like, hey, I don't know. What's that?
Hey, what's happening?
A
What's
large
going on?
pepperoni, please.
Hey, hey, man. Can I? He's taking a piss.
That's good.
Hey, man. Can I? Hey, man. That's what I know.
That's all you need. That's all you need. This is amazing. So when I was reading up on Kate before the show, and I realised, because time passes so quickly, but it's been 20 years, almost 20 years, since How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
20 years.
That'll be next year. And that was such a lovely film and such a it's a very well-loved film. And I'm often curious as to what those characters would do now. When I see a movie that I love from the past, A Time Has Passed, would you go back to that role?
Where is Andy Anderson? I don't know, I get asked this all the time. So does Matthew, you know. And we both have the same feeling about it. Like, if for some reason a great idea came across our desk and it read well, and yeah, I mean, I would totally revisit it. I love working with Matthew.
And presumably you got on off screen as well, did you?
Yeah, we sure did. And then we did another movie called Fool's Gold together.
Yeah. I remember that film. That film, it starts with your characters popping out of the sea and then kissing. And are they... Because often I talk to actors and they say, well, the kissing scenes, romantic scenes, they're not that much fun to shoot.
That was definitely not that fun to shoot. I mean, ocean and swimming and kissing is not always pleasant.
I've always thought, when I see sex scenes, I'm like, fucking, how do you not do that? It's a bit like, you know what I mean? Like, no, come on, everyone's thought it. Everyone's thought it. You watch a sex scene and you're like, rah, like, how are you not doing that? Like, care to explain, Kate?
I'm sitting here thinking about it.
Yeah, like, as in, what's the like, as in, of course, it's your job, innit? But like, from just your average punter, and I speak on behalf of everyone, it looks extremely difficult. It's like, is there, not to sound crude, but can there be arousal? You know what I mean? Just like, everyone thought it. But do you get what I mean?
Interesting question.
No, as in, I feel like I'm digging it, but you know what I mean, though.
Well, I think that it's so mechanical,
okay,
and there's so many people around, in the sense of I mean, usually they close the set, and you kind of have to talk it out, and the boys wear belts.
Okay.
You know, it's
Just
very
keep stuff down.
Yeah, it's very tucked.
So all of that
so
takes the...
It kind of takes the the fun out of it, I guess. But I mean, sometimes it's more enjoyable than other times.
Okay,
you know,
I can imagine.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on the circumstance and the safety that you feel with that actor, and how you know how safe the space feels. You know, because it can get awkward. You know,
yeah, of course.
It can get awkward, and then sometimes you're like, oh, we have our scene today.
Fun day at the office.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
And you worked with Olivia Colman in that course, and she had some surprises for you on the set, didn't she?
Are you talking about the sponge?
I am asking about the sponge, but I thought I'd approach it as elegantly as possible because it's quite...
You can't approach the sponge elegantly. She tells that story as if it was a surprise, but I asked for that sponge.
OK, can we, just for the people who don't know what we're talking about, tell us what this is.
Oh, it's filthy. This is filthy. All right, you know, I got to diddle Olivia Colman in the movie, right? And so I have to, you know, kind of reach up her skirt, and there's just nothing there, and you have to kind of move your arm as if something's happening. And so, we put a damp sponge about. It's so disgusting. And then I just sort of had to, you know, fondle a sponge.
Did she put a tiny little wig on it? That would have worked.
Yeah. See, that's the attention to detail that wins Oscars.
Yes.
That really is.
Right. That's exactly right.
You know, we have the brilliant Steve Coogan here with us today, who is himself a greatly gifted actor. But also, I know Emma T will know this, I don't know if Emma S knows this, he's also a very gifted impersonator.
Obviously.
He does voice it. And we thought we might get him to run a few voices past you, Emma T, of people you have co-starred with, to see if you can identify them. Steve, if you want to unleash one for us now.
Well, you see, he speaks... I know someone who speaks like that. He's very sort of, you know, he's...
Tony Hopkins.
That's right.
Yeah, bingo, one for one.
OK. This man is someone who is very well known in the theatre and has a voice that projects itself so clearly that one
Come on.
Ian McKellen.
Yes.
Are you trying to seduce me?
Dustin.
Okay, okay.
You're quoting from his actual movie.
I didn't say Mrs. Robinson.
Okay.
Come on.
It's very good. Oh my God. Go on.
Okay. When he was young, he used to speak like that. He used to talk like that. But when he's got older, it's much more like, it's more rounded. And he shouts like that when he wants to get your attention. Don't disrespect me.
Oh, I've got it.
What
It just...
is it?
Yeah. All right. Say hello to my little friend. All right. Okay. Fuck that one.
Okay. The next one is someone when he speaks, you're not sure whether he's American or whether he's from somewhere else. But
Pierce Brosnan.
no, Pierce Brosnan's
Liam
more like
Neeson.
that. Yeah, Liam Neeson.
Neeson.
I'll track you down. I will find you.
I will find you.
I have a particular set of skills.
Yeah.
Don't give up the day job.
That was good. That was good. I did a good one there. Wait till I do my Al Pacino. She'll get it straight away.
Yeah, brilliant.
Hoo-ha!
Yeah.
Hoo-ha!
Great, yeah.
Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha!
Okay. Well, that's supposed to be me, not you.
Sorry.
Okay. The next one is
Sometimes I drive my Hum around L.A.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Good.
Hold on, Steve. You gave too much away.
I said
who else is going to drive a Hummer around LA?
Lots of people drive Hummers around LA.
All right, Clarkson.
Okay. The next one is
Why did they do that? You know you're wee Willie. Why did they do that?
The most wonderful Billy Connolly.
That's right. And my pubic hair in a certain light looks a wee like Stuart Granger.
I'm hoping you and the girls all got along well. You bonded, you became friends.
We hit it off. Kristen Wiig was an incredible kind of leader for all of us, and we had a great bonding night out where she hired a van, and we all got in and were like having drinks, and then we went to Hollywood Men.
Wow.
And went to a strip club.
Wow. A strip club for ladies, whatever next. So Hollywood Men, we have a picture of the Hollywood Men. I don't know if you've seen these guys, but they are... Look at that. Let's face it, they are ridiculous human beings. Do they keep the jeans on, or do they go down to, shall we call it a thong? Is it a thong that a man wears?
Yeah, they went to a thong, and I had a lap dance, actually.
No!
Yeah.
Rose Byrne.
Yeah, Wendy bought me a lap dance.
So one of the men did a lap dance for you?
On me. I think he might have been batting for the other team.
Okay. Do women enjoy a lap dance as much as men seem to?
I couldn't, I started talking to him too much. Like, where are you from? And, that's nice. And how did you get here? Oh, you got which you took the 405? Oh, great.
Marvellous.
Yeah, I'm just working
marvellous
on moving.
pectoral muscles you had, young man. And was he oiled? Was he greased?
He was heavily oiled. And he told me to
oiled?
relax. He said, you got to relax.
Oh.
And I was like, okay. But my blouse was like $500 or something ridiculous, and it was covered with oil, and it was,
That's horrible.
So
you won't be going back to, no disrespect to the Hollywood Men, but it wasn't your cup of tea from the sound of things.
No, it was a lot of fun, and there was like bridal parties, and we, like that, just the lap dance. I was like this most of the night.
Yeah.
And
I won't ask why. I don't want to know. Sometimes, Rose.
Okay, I set myself up for that, didn't I?
You don't have to be that honest, OK?
I'm sharing.
Hey, I have a confession to make, Rose Byrne. Before I met you and knew you were coming to the show, I thought you were an American.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No,
because watching the show
sorry.
Damages, and I don't know if you watched Damages, you're in with Glenn Close, which was incredible. It's such a convincing American accent. I was convinced you were an American.
Oh, thank you so much.
Did you get that a lot? Were a lot of people fooled?
Usually, people, they're like, I love you from Damages, and I'd say, oh, thank you so much. And then in America, they're like, oh, my God, you're from England. And I was like, no, I'm from Australia. But people usually think I'm English.
If someone says you're English, you should just say yes, because that's better, isn't it?
The jury's out, guys.
Just a joke. Australia, I'm sure, is perfectly adequate.
You have two guests who are Australian tonight.
Well, I thought one of them was American. So, you were born now, you're from Australia, we've established this. You were born in Sydney.
Yes.
Is that right? But your parents, they actually live in Tasmania?
They do. They live in Tasmania, in rural Tasmania on a farm.
I thought Tasmania was made up for the cartoons. I didn't know it was a real place. Yeah. You know, the devil, I thought it was a made-up place.
They're really alive. And you can go
But they don't go like that, do they? They're not kind of...
No. But they...
Because if they did, I would go there tomorrow, OK? So what are they like? A Tasmanian devil is just like a dog or something, or a cat, or
no,
a mouse,
like a
spider?
rat kind of type thing. And
So
they're
rat?
pretty- Yeah, well, they're shaped like that. Yeah, they're very noisy.
What kind of noise they make?
It's sort of like a...
Like a car starting on a cold morning.
I think under duress. They
So,
make that
so
kind
your
of
folks,
noise,
so they live there now, and they live
Yeah.
there. They just retired there, or they work. What do
They
they
had
do?
like a sea change, and my father has a hobby farm of garlic.
He has a garlic farm.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
big,
an unusual
giant
thing.
garlics.
It's a big, giant Australian garlic.
Yes.
But can you eat them? Are they like regular garlics?
They're just like jumbo.
Do the devils like the garlic?
I haven't asked them.
No, but does your father have a problem with the Tasmanian devils
no, they're not.
stealing the garlic?
They're not out there taking.
They're not outside.
No,
Where are the devils then? The devils must be outside.
They're in the farm.
They're not, the devils don't have houses.
Protected species.
Are they a protected species?
Yeah.
Protecting a
They're
rat. It's a weird country. Australia's a weird country, isn't it? How weird is Australia? It must, sometimes you just might wake up thinking, wow, I come from such a weird place.
Have you ever been to Australia?
No, it's too weird for me.
Well...
How old were you when you first appeared in your first movie?
14.
And that was The Explorers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so you kind of, I guess, had some sympathy, some empathy with what the young man...
You know what my line was there? We come in peace, I would say, but we have our own spaceship. It's pretty fun. No, but what were you asking?
Well, it must have been when you worked with Ella on Boyhood, there must have been some sort of empathy with him knowing what he was going through, finding himself in that situation.
Very much so. Well, not to be sad or anything, but my co-star in The Explorers, died of a heroin overdose.
This is River Phoenix.
At 23, yeah. So the idea that this is not actually dangerous, it is dangerous. I mean, there's something very exciting and something very dangerous about celebrity and the way the culture chooses to celebrate people, and how isolating that can be, and how confusing that can be, and how beautiful it can be. You started young, you know how hard it is. It's a hard, and by hard, it's not like hard the way being out in the jungle is hard, but it's hard in a different psychological way.
Was it difficult for you when you were young, when you became well known?
It was easier for me because I've been incredibly fortunate with friendship. I have family, brothers and sisters who never asked anything of me but to be fair and equal and treat me as a human being. And, they called me out. And starting very young, I had good friends who were very serious people.
Before fame, you had the friends who you could...
And there's not much for me before fame, to be totally honest with you. So that's no. But around the time of Dead Poets Society, when that movie came out, I met a lot of other young people that were good friends of mine and who we got to go through the experience together. So it wasn't as isolating as it might have been for, I always think about like Julia Roberts or something when Pretty Woman came out. How difficult that must be to be 1 minute you're like a waitress at a bar and the next minute people are deifying you. It must be extremely confusing.
You were 18 when you made Dead Poets Society, weren't you? And of course that has the fabulous Robin Williams in, who also...
Did you ever have him on the show?
Several times. I was lucky enough to interview him a lot of times. Incredible man. But I never really saw the side of him that perhaps people who were close to him saw. I saw him as the entertainer who came out to... And he would knock the crowd dead every time he appeared.
Well, every high has a low, I mean, that's... You can't... He wasn't an ordinary entertainer. He was a comic genius. But for those of you, everybody knows people who seem blessed or seem different. And that always comes at a price.